Well, guys, the Gmade Buffalo body set on a SCX10 chassis is done, and my able-bodied assistant is here to help. Yes, these I will be keeping these wheels, but the tyres are too big, so I've ordered some new tyres. Obviously, you can see that the paint is done. The Gmade decals, this is the only part I've used so far. They do not want to stick very well. So I may have to redo this trim. Who knows? So far, all I've done is done a matte finish on the outside and put some striping on. But I'm going to have to redo the striping because I chose to leave a gap. And I think I should go around that trim. It looks silly, so we'll see. Right, now I've ordered some more of these tyres. These are the wheels off the Land Rover. So Land Rover's sporting some little tiny tyres right now, which they're slash wheel, tracks are slash wheels, but they strangely suit it. So yeah. Anyway, I did want to use these so they weren't wasted when I bought these for the Land Rover, but they're not quite big enough, and the ones that are on it are too big, so this middle size is perfect. So at least I can reuse these wheels, which cost roughly the same price as those. And come on, they are the business, are they not? Yes, so what have I done? Since you last saw it, the body was fitted, but obviously I've just painted it. Now, the keen-eyed amongst you may have noticed there's something in there. Yes, so I'm going to take this off and show you what I've done. More of the keen-eyed amongst you will notice this, and I'll come to that in a moment. Right, so let's take the body pins out, which are... I'll tell you what, this body is so easy to get off and an absolute nightmare to get on. I do not agree with Gmade's design for this. Mind you, it wasn't supposed to fit on this chassis, but I can't see it being any easier on the proper chassis. Also with the Gmade decals is the I'll tell you what, let me pause this and I'll get them out. Right, here we go. These are the Buffalo 502 sticker set. The wing mirrors, they are smaller. The sticker for the wing mirrors is smaller than the mirror, because I made an exact copy of these out of this stuff. It's not perfect, but it's, as you can see, it's much more reflective. If you've ever been in an office and they have them panels in the roof, some of them have the grill with the light coming through. This is what them grills are made from, these little bits of aluminium. Right, so we have more shiny mirrors, which don't fit very well, I'll be honest. They gape at the bottom, so I'm going to have a look at maybe putting a screw in the back to hold those on. I don't know. I messed up the windows, so I used a bit of the mask that I painted on and stuck it in. It's not stuck very well. I'm sensing a pattern with this body and nothing sticks to it very well. I don't know if it's the Lexan or me or what. Anyway, what have I done? So we shall show you what is under the shell. Right, so I have to do some work on that, I think. Right, I have made this. It's very thin aluminium. At some point I will be painting it and putting some soft tape around the edges, because it scratched the hell out of the body shell. It really did scratch the hell out of the body shell. I've fitted some electronics. I fitted them more. Hang on, I'll tell you what, let's take this off. Right, so as you can see, it is not a Gmade. Anybody who's seen this for the first time, now everything is fastened in. I've got this speed controller and a motor in. Ooh, excuse me, to stop the damn thing rolling around. I still haven't got the receiver in because I'm not quite sure what remote I'm using for this yet. The Fly Sky's been having a few problems lately, and I don't want to buy a new remote, so I might have to buy a new receiver and use the Dumbo RC for it, because I'm fitting some lights to it, as I mentioned in the previous video. So there we go. Right, so it's all but done. Just a few little bit of electronics to fit and we're good. I am thinking of extending the lower links a little, just to push the wheels back, just to tie a little bit in the arch. We'll see how it looks with the smaller wheels on, because these have got a far narrower offset than the Land Rover wheels, which push them right out the arches, which attenuates the problem, if that's the right word. I don't know. Anyway, so I have made this out of some. My cousin was a printer, and I do hope that popping noise is not the batteries that I've been charging. Just give me a moment. Now, I'll turn them off. I'll make this video. I don't fancy a fire bursting out behind me on video. Right, so yeah, this is... you put this on the rollers on a printing machine. I'm not quite sure how the process works, but yeah, it's a bit like a sort of photocopying the ink on the sticks to the printed parts. It doesn't stick to the grey part, so that's where the transfer is. Now you've had a printing lesson. Yeah, so this is really thin. It's like 0.01. It's like less... It's 0.5, maybe it's half a mil. But it's brilliant for stuff like this because it doesn't weigh anything. This does mean I do need now to make basically some seat backs and a dashboard. That's all that will fit in there. I may make some inner fenders yet, but with this gearbox in here, I can't put a proper full interior in it, which is what I was hoping to do. So yeah, so I'll do another update when the tyres come in. They shouldn't be too long, they've already been dispatched. So yeah, right, so what I was talking about was I had to bung a load of tape on the back of this to stop. I got my Sharpie out and coloured in the parts that were scratched off, and then covered it with tape. So hopefully, once I've padded the edge of that and I've padded this, there won't be any more scrapage. Right, now, the windows, I bought this. I've tried like the Tamiya smoked window spray in the past with very poor results. It's obviously my painting skills that are at fault, not the paint. But this, it's sticky back. You peel the backing off and it gives you this thin stuff. Now, I just tried sticking it on. Now, I don't know whether there was some dust on the shell or whether it's just really crappy stuff, or it's my, again, lack of skill. But as you can see, it didn't go very well, so I think I'll have to get some washing up liquid and use that water method. And then when it dries out, it should leave a nice... it gives a really good sort of tinted glass finish. I'm going to use it on so many RCs. This is unbelievable. So yeah, that is now finished. All but finished. Now, how many of the Buffalo body set stickers I use, I don't know. Now, I don't know if I even mentioned these in the last video, but I bought these. Fortunately, they're not the ones that have the Scale Builders Guild stickers in. These are the older sticker set. But these are the Element Enduro sticker set. And it had silly things like these magic trees and a disabled sticker. And I love these. I will be putting these on the back window. If you've seen, people have the little stick families on the back of the car. I love this. You're not really seeing it very well, but that looks fantastic. So I'll be using some of these on this RC. I'll be using some of them on others. The window stickers, anything that's supposed to go inside the window, is going to look a little mute through the tinted glass. So we'll see. It was the number plates that got me. I can make up at least 3 sets of number plates out of this. Now, I don't know if all of... Some of my American viewers will tell me, do these plates also have the yellow letters? I know the California ones do have these yellow letters, but I don't know if these... I don't know what states these are from. So if anybody can let me know, that would be awesome. Yeah, so I just... I was deciding between several sets of stickers. My wife said, I like the alien, so I chose these. And when it came, I'm like, wow, I'm so glad that I did. As you know, I've got lots of sticker sets, so we won't be sticker bombing this thing because I quite like the sort of almost murdered out look. Not sure how many of the windows I'll be tinting. I might just do the rears and leave the fronts clear. I have some yellow, so I may do that on some RCs. But I've got a roll of this stuff. I've got loads of it. It's very easily damaged though. So it's very thin. So there we go. Right, now I don't know if I didn't do the before and after video. So if anybody remembers, it had this, and the lifting kit. Show you. Had the lifting kit installed. This drops the skid plate motor mount down, and this lowers the shockers, effectively lifting the truck. Now I may use them on another RC, but tell you what, let me put the lid back on. Right, okay, so that's that put back together. Yes, so it had this body shell on with the lift. Not a massive difference, but I'd actually considered painting that shell black. Everybody kept saying, no, don't paint it, Fall Guys, don't paint it. But, well, I was actually expecting that I would have to use the original body mounts, the SCX10 body mounts, and if that was the case, I was going to ditch this bumper. I was going to use this, which, as you can see, is the perfect size for it, but it doesn't work with this bumper. So this is from Radshape RC in the UK. They don't make these anymore. They are rare as rocking horse poop. So yeah, don't know what I'm going to do with that now. I've got nothing to fit it on. I do have a set of chassis rails, so I may make up a third car at some point. Who knows? These stickers aren't sticking very well. So right, so yeah, that's this puppy. Like I say, when I put these tyres on these wheels, they'll sort of be less sticky outy than that one is. I need to move this to the back of the servo because it looks silly like that. And yeah, this is done. I've just ordered the double E roof rack for that. I've wanted one for ages. I finally pulled the trigger and bought one. So I've heard horror stories about how they turn up, what condition and stuff. So we'll see how that turns out. I may have to fix it. Hopefully it'll turn up exactly as it's supposed to look, but we'll see. I've been trying to buy the Hobbywing Fusion SE motor for that, and my account is set up so that if I order something, I then have to transfer the money over. And by the time that's happened, so I can't order it till I transfer the money over. And yeah, I've missed a few times. It's selling out so quick, so I'm gonna have to just risk it at some point and just buy one. If I find one, I'm just gonna have to buy it there and then sort the money out later. So yeah. And I do plan on getting like I'm trying to find like a 2-speed front mounted motor gearbox, like from a new SCX10 or an RC 4-wheel drive job here, that is within my price range, which is not a huge amount now. So yeah, so that's where I'm at. I've not done anything else with anything else. I've just been like this one and ordering parts. Oh yeah, I've ordered some metal D-rings for the bumpers. I may have to purchase some shockers. There's no oil in these; they're just friction, but they're very silky. For just, I mean, they're aluminium, but we'll see how it performs. If it's too bouncy, then I'll have to purchase some new shocks, but we'll see how that goes. So hopefully the next time you see this, it'll be working. The next time you see that, it'll be either when I fit or it has a roof rack on. Hopefully that next video of that will be working. I'm hoping to get my daughter a little pinned down because she works on shifts now, and get out with camera and get some of these recorded. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Yeah, so happy with how this turned out. Bye.